Hey guys, it is Ryan Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. You're wondering where I am, aren't you, eh? Oh, you were wondering. You always wonder, and I haven't put it up in the bottom, but you're going to love this loft tour. This is like three super pigeon men all combined into one. You're going to get three lofts at once. Sprint, sprint, and more sprint. You want greasy fast speed? This loft has the speed that you need, but hey, it's not just about speed because they can go sprint, middle, to the national races. These birds can do it, but you're still wondering, well, where am I? Where am I? Where do you think I am? Do you want me to show you? You want me to give you a little tip? Well, let's light up the screen here on the bottom. We're at Lambrechts Pigeons here in Berlin. Rotate it over, and you see the old loft. Lambrechts Pigeons, Carl. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Don't say hello to me. Say hello to them. This is the original loft of Lambrechts Pigeons, correct?
Yeah, this is my father's loft and the breeding loft, and here starts our story of pigeons.
And it's a long story.
Yeah. My father and his brother, they raised pigeons on the farm of her father. So when they were a child, and they learned pigeon sport from her uncle, the brother of the mother from her, and he was absolutely pigeon man, unbelievable. Just sprint pigeons. He raced with widowed hens on short distance.
So widowhead
It
hen,
was
short this.
unbelievable.
Yeah?
And they learned the pigeon sport from him. And they raced on on the farm of his father. So, but the oldest brother of my father, Emmanuel, was the boss, and my father was the helper. So. Till the my oldest uncle, he was married. He raised on his own place in Beersel, and then my father raised on his own. And I think in 1981 he removed to this place, and then he built the old loft. He get them from a neighbor. So, and on the top there are the race lofts, and on the bottom the breeding lofts. And 15, 20 years ago we built that loft. And no, the first years that I was married, I stayed there to race here with him together. I was on the lofts when I was a child from 10, 11 years. And after I married, I raced here from 2, 3 years with him. And then from 99, I raced on my own, also in Berlaar on Itegenbaan. So, yeah. And my brother, he helps on the pigeons years and years, and he breed pigeons for us. He had one loft, but when he stays in Berlaar also, we build a new loft. The first thing was we thought to make aviaries, but we made a race loft from it. He started in 2019 for the first year. He raised now 5 years with pigeons, and his results are also fantastic. My father is just a sprint fancier,
He
I
loves
should say. He
sprint
loves
racing.
sprint racing. Uh, Sometimes when we push him, he races one year, one or two pigeons on middle distance or big middle distance. But his heart is on sprint.
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 But you know these pigeons can go past the sprint racing, correct?
Yeah. Our pigeons, we have few pigeons that we think they can go from 100 till 450, 500 kilometer. So sometimes my father raced with a cock, and I race with a hen on my place. So he raced with a cock short distance, and I race with a hen on my place middle and big middle distance, and that's with good results. So I don't tell that any pigeon can do it, but
These ones can.
most of them can do it.
And what's the base of the pigeons here? The family. What?
We have we start with pigeons from his brother Emmanuel, and that's the oldest origin. and not big names on our lofts, no famous names. Years ago, we meet France from Putten, and we swept pigeons with him, and he had a few pigeons origin Hermans, and the pigeons are very good to combine with our pigeons. The results are very good.
Now, when you're at this loft here, the system that your father flies, for people wondering, how does he fly for the sprint races?
As yearling and old cocks race on middle distance, on short distance on Widowwood,
Mm-hmm.
there are just a normal system, hens at home, old cocks racing. The old hens, he race only on the end of the season on the nest.
On the nest.
Yeah, but the young birds, he race natural system just from half past May till half past October,
Mm-hmm.
and they race every week. So when it's the end of August, September, they need a good nest position.
Mm-hmm.
But the most of the 75% from his pigeons go on natural system, and also one loft with young Weeder woodcocks.
So,
They Weeder woodcocks they paired up with old hens.
so the young cocks, the young cocks, you have them paired to old hens,
Yeah,
and they fly this way
yeah,
for the season as well. So he
for
has a
this.
group that he flies natural,
Yeah,
and then he has a group on widowhood.
yeah,
What's better, the young birds or the yearlings, the old birds? Is it all the same? They all compete
all
the
the
same.
same, all
Yeah.
the same. But and all with the system that the hens are at home, also with the old
Any
cocks.
okay? Any special feeding?
No, just a normal mix. Normally two or three sport mixed together.
Sport mixed together.
Yeah,
Is the feed weighed, measured, or is it just feeding by feel? You,
just by feel. In the beginning of the week, with a lot of depurative.
light mix at the
Yeah,
beginning,
light mix 50-50%, and on the end of the week, just sport mix.
and with the cocks, with the widowhood cocks, they go out once a day, twice a day. What's the system of exercise?
In beginning of the season, when they have to come in condition, he let them out 2 times a day. But when the season starts and the young birds have also to come out, then it's only 1 time a day.
One time a day. When does he show the hens for the cocks? Before they go to the race?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We always show the hens before the race for the short distance.
For the
Yeah,
short
yeah,
distance.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. And the training by car. Lots of training by car.
The old birds, we train them 2 or 3 times by car, and then they go to the race. So not much. And after the first race, no more. Just training at home and basketing, and
Basket.
go for
That's it.
the race. That's it. And the young birds, we train them maybe 10 times by car till 25 kilometers in small steps. And after that, they go to the with the club, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, the short distance pigeons don't go with a car during the week in the season. They when the season when it's summer, we have a lot of midweek races,
Hmm.
and then they go on Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday. No, they don't have to train them by car.
No. So Sunday,
It's
Wednesday,
enough.
and the young and the Wednesday race is how far? How many kilometers?
Only 100 kilometers.
100
Yeah,
kilometers. And you take them out on Wednesdays and on Sundays.
yeah,
And that's it.
that's it.
This is very simple.
Very simple.
Oh, and selection of pigeons. To get into the stock loft, what do the pigeons have to do?
Yeah, the young birds have to race 7, 8 times in the first 10% of the result
In the results of the club.
of the club, and yeah, that's the measure for to come on the Wiedewood loft. And the best Widwood cocks go after 2 or 3 years, go to the stock loft. And but we have also from better pairs summer breds that we sometimes select to go to the stock without racing.
Without racing, and you guys all trade amongst each other the pigeons. It's the same pigeons, but you swap
Yeah, yeah. The
amongst
first
the.
round we split them up to my father and my place, and the second round is for my brother.
Okay,
Yeah,
and that's it.
that's it.
And but you breed at your place as well, or no? Is
Yeah,
it
yeah, with a few pairs.
with
Yeah,
a
yeah,
few
yeah, yeah,
pairs
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and babies switch around there as well?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My father needs 18 Widwood cocks and around 60 pigeons on natural system, and the others go to my place.
Here's the question: out of the three, who's the best? Who's the best flyer? Which one is the best here?
Yeah, normally my father, he do it
He-
years and years.
years and years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
He raised maybe more than 60 years with pigeons. So first with his brother and then on his own.
now my question is, your father, he doesn't play with hens at all.
Yeah, just, yeah, as young bird with a nest. And as old bird, on the end of the season, the best ones on the nest, and otherwise the best young hens go to the stock loft.
So
But he don't race with Widderwood hens. No.
why is that?
Yeah, it's not easy to keep them calm when they have only 100 kilometers to race every week. But yeah,
But that's it.
yeah,
Oh, and another question I was going to ask: any special medications you use? Anything like this?
not much. We just here before the season and before the breeding season, we go to the vet and learn. Hey, listen what he say and no more.
That's it.
Yeah,
So not a lot of medication,
yeah, no, no. My father is not a favorite of medication.
just good strong pigeons.
Yeah,
So if you have a sick pigeon, a pigeon that's not well, it's just eliminated.
yeah, yeah.
That
Normally, yeah.
that's it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
good. Hey
yeah,
guys, we are with Lambrechts pigeons. You see the loft, super nice,
yeah,
very easy, very simple system, and the results for people that don't know, you
yeah,
guys have super results.
yeah. We try.
Well, what have been at this loft here? What's been the big prizes here? What you're most famous in results?
Yeah, yeah. More than 10 years ago, we race. Yeah, it's longer. We race was a fabulous races on the end of the season. Was also sprint races from 100 kilometer, and we raced for a car on one race,
Yeah.
and we won the car 3 times. That was always very special moments and very nervous moments, and also for the people they watch pigeons here. It was always the last weekend of September or the first weekend of October, and we made all our best pigeons came with a nest position on that race, and that was always here in the area was very famous.
Now, when you say you have them on the nest position, what's the perfect position that you think?
They are every pigeon have maybe another
No-
uh, best position.
okay.
I think we had hens that they were famous results on small youngsters.
Okay.
Not everyone likes it, small youngster,
So
but
still with the milk.
yeah.
Okay.
And but for a cock is maybe a youngster from 12 till 14 days,
Okay.
maybe very good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when they are in a good condition, they can race on every position.
They can race on every position, and but you found that pigeons are all different.
Yeah,
So the hens you
you
find
have to
with
find out it. I had a hen, my hen, who won the car. That was on a youngster from 1 day. Every time that I was on a youngster from 1 day, she won the first or second prize. She was
yeah.
very good on small youngsters.
And the pigeons you have here, they're very smart. I think it's because of the sprint racing. So much sprint racing. Competition's very tough in this area for sprint racing. This is a super loft, guys. The Lambrechts pigeons. Yes, I've seen it. I know. Guaranteed these pigeons win. Wherever these pigeons go, you sell pigeons. You don't sell a lot, but what you sell, people get results from.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, our pigeons. It's they can win a first prize, and that's what people like.
That's what people like, yeah.
So
And the name's super famous, anonymous with winning. I want to thank you for showing me this. On the outside,
no
it's
problem.
fantastic, and we're gonna move on. We're gonna move to another location to see more. Hey guys, we're back. Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, Lambrechts Pigeons. Now, there's three tales to the story, or three chapters to the story, because three different lofts. So, first time ever doing three lofts in one loft tour. We'll see how this works. I know one thing: all three lofts have super pigeons, and these Lambrechts pigeons are that good. They're super fast. Now, from the father's house to the son, first spot, it's not very. It's literally what 500 meters,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and this
Very
is
close
this
to
is the
the
second loft,
second loft.
your loft.
Yeah, his loft. He raises here from 2019. He raised here 5 seasons. So, but it's unbelievable his results. He he won on 5 seasons. He won a first national, three first provincials, and seven first national zone. All his opinion is during the season middle distance and big middle distance. Just on the end of the season, he raced on the Tour of Belgium,
That's
the
the
sprint, local sprint
okay.
races. So, but during the season, it's only his opinion to middle distance, big middle distance, and from last year also with 2, 3 pigeons on the long distance with fantastic results.
But
And
the same pigeons.
no, no, no. From the from the long distance, there were 3 pigeons that we get from a friend to try, and
Okay,
that's maybe a new a new
avenue that you're
yeah
going to. You're
that
gonna
we
try
try to
some
do.
some distance racing now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And now here, this is a loft. Very simple. It's all for young birds and the old hens together.
Old hens together.
Yeah, they sit. They came out together with the young birds till we split them. Hens, hens and cocks, and the old hens between the young hens.
So old hens and young hens are in here.
Yeah, and they train together. Sometimes when it's difficult, we split them up to feed them and to go. And on the other loft, they come with the cocks together. And here is a place from 7 widowwood cocks, and that's
So
it.
so seven widowhood cocks are in here.
Yeah,
Young hens and old hens fly them together.
yeah.
Now, why are you flying them together? Why not separate? Is there a reason for
Because
this?
no place.
No place.
That's simple.
You've got the room, but just no place.
Yeah,
But does it work okay? Flying the old
yeah.
hens with the young hens?
It worked very good.
It,
But in future is the to make a new loft for old hens that we can split them up.
split
And
them up.
also when we go to the longer distance, it's easier to work when they are separate.
Now, this loft here is you enjoy flying the hens more, I take it. I think it's more hens. Is this correct?
Yeah, yeah. With old birds, it's
It's hens.
specialized on hens. Yeah.
And hens. And again, these pigeons here, middle distance. So basically, what would be the kilometers? How far do they go here?
Middle distance is from 300 till 400 kilometer,
Okay.
and big middle distance is from 450 till 580, 590.
So from 450 to
Yeah,
basically 600
yeah,
kilometers, that's the middle.
yeah,
But those pigeons are the same as over at your father's.
yeah.
Same pigeons.
Same pigeons.
All right, now does your brother feed differently? Is there something he does differently?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. With
W- What's his secrets that he doesn't tell his father?
the big middle distance and long distance pigeons, they get sport mix with a little bit more fat.
More fat.
Yeah, yeah. And he feed more than my father. My father, uh, when he should race long distance, he need to feed more.
Feed more.
Yeah.
Because these sprint races here, it's very close. You don't need lots of weight.
No, no, no.
They have to be very, very sharp. In
Yeah.
the middle distance, you need a little more power.
Yeah.
So it's a little different. But your brother's been flying since 2019.
19.
My question is, before this, when you guys were little, did you play with pigeons or no?
No, no, no. When in 2019 he raced on the first time on his own. Before he raced with us together.
And you guys always enjoyed the pigeons, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even as little kids, you
Yeah, yeah,
enjoyed the
yeah,
pigeons.
yeah, yeah,
But it was your father's pigeons, and then when you go on your
yeah,
own, then you
yeah,
you start.
yeah.
So instantly, as soon as he starts, he's starting getting results. So he knows everything
Yeah,
about
yeah.
pigeons
When
already.
the first year that he raced here, he had uh, a first national zone, 10th national chateau and something. Yeah,
My question is, and people will ask, on the windows here, you have the green screens.
yeah,
Why? What is this for? And I see cardboard. It looks like it's very dark in there.
yeah. But it's more for. Otherwise, it's too cold in the loft.
Too much wind.
Too much wind and too cold in the loft in winter.
And in the summer, are those still on?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It always stays on.
yeah.
Never, nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
Does your brother do a lot of road training by the car
Just before the season.
just before the season?
Yeah, before we start with the young birds, we train them just also 10, 12 times by car, and then they go with the club, and then it's here the second round, so we have to work quick with them. So when they train them by car, they go 10, 12 times, then they go to Kivray, but that it's maybe on Sunday and Wednesday and Sunday again.
3 in a
And then
row.
they go to the 200 kilometer, and then it's middle distance, and then
Away to the races
never
they go.
trained by car. Then it's just
Never trained
every
by car.
week
And when you
for
bring
racing.
when you bring the second round of youngsters here, so there's some from you, some from your father.
Yeah,
You put the second round in here. You put the young hens with the older hens right off the hop, or you mix them right away. How does that work?
no, they go on the loft all together.
All together.
Yeah,
Because it does not matter. Young cocks, there's no sex.
doesn't matter.
And then once you see them sexing,
Yeah,
then you start to move them over.
yeah,
So those old hens, they're always with young pigeons.
yeah.
I think it must help motivate them to even fly more. You
I
think?
don't know, but it's just that we have no room for the old ends, so it's a little bit yeah,
That's it. And
no choice.
do the old hens, do they have cocks that he shows
Yeah,
on
yeah,
widowhood
on the other loft.
on the other loft? And the 7 widowhood cocks that he fly in there, anything special he does with them?
No, just normal. They train in the morning or in the evening, like he have time with his work,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's I think 1 or 2 years that he raced with cocks. So
And
just middle distance.
just middle
Yeah,
distance. So no big secrets. Play the pigeons hard, race them every week,
yeah,
and then you guys trade back and forth.
yeah,
There's good pigeons here. There's good pigeons at your father's. There's good pigeons with you, but all basically the same family.
yeah.
So really, it's like I hate to say this. When you guys fly pigeons, your family, you're actually flying 3 years in one. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because one man flies one season. You're 3 men with the same pigeons. So
Yeah.
you move in 1 year. You move 3 years.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah, and they have
they have to do it. Your
to do it.
pigeons have
Yeah.
to do it. Now,
Yeah,
it was an interesting story. You said that was it here? Your brother flew a pigeon as a young bird, and then took it, give it to your father,
yeah,
and he flew it as a yearling cock
yeah, yeah, yeah,
on widowhood, and we're maybe 500 meters away,
yeah,
and he broke him over there.
yeah.
What was the secret on that? How did your father do that? For people wondering,
Just bring him with a nest on that place,
just put
and
him on
he
nest.
put him in a nest, and then came in an aviary for a few weeks when he was with the nest, and so we liberate them with my father cocks, and
He stays.
yeah, he
Did
stays.
he ever come here?
Maybe 1 or 2 times sitting on the loft, but then we
Shoo him off.
yeah.
And never let him come in. And then on race day, he never come here. Like make a mistake and come
Yeah,
here.
just my brother when he was what pigeon, he came here and then go straight to my father. So
Really, eh?
yeah,
Unbelievable. Smart pigeon though. And he turned out to be a super racer.
yeah, he was fantastic. The 387, he was unbelievable results.
And here as a young bird, was he good?
very good.
So
And then as yearling and old bird, fantastic.
now there's only one thing. You should have taken them on the third year to your place
Yeah.
and had wins at all three lofts. That would have been sensational.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That
guys,
will maybe a thing for the future.
for the future. Hey guys, we're with Lambrechts Pigeons, but you see, very not fancy, eh? Not big lofts either. You guys clean every day? The floors always are cleaned.
On my father's place, we need to clean every day because it's here. But here they are with
Grates,
don't. Yeah.
graded floors.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No
So,
cleaning.
do you normally clean before the season, at the end of the season, or
Yeah,
just when it's full?
a few times in the season.
A few times in the season.
Yeah.
No special medications here.
Yeah, just the same as.
No special feeding. Any oils, anything like that you put on the feed?
Yeah. He put oil on the feet, and but yeah, it's necessary. Maybe we think it, but
You don't do it.
we'll see.
You haven't moved to it yet.
Yeah, he do something from the longer distance. He made a bit oil on it on half past week, but
Just fresh grit, minerals,
yeah,
good feed, good pigeons.
yeah,
I think the secret here is good pigeons.
yeah. And when it's summer and it's very warm, sometimes we train in the morning with the car, but that it's not. But just yeah, last summer was not necessary. It was not. But when it's a hard summer, that's during the day 30 35 degrees, then we train them in the morning by car, but that's
That's it.
just the weeks that's so hot.
Just the weeks that are so hot.
Yeah.
There you guys see it. There's the second loft of Lambrechts pigeons. What's this? What's the same thing though? Simple loft, super good pigeons,
Yeah.
and results now at two lofts. Guys, this is why these pigeons will impact your loft. Hey, thank you very, very much. Hey, we are back. Part number 3 of Lambrechts Pigeons, guys. You're wondering why I have a hat on. It's not cold, it's damp. And you see the sky here above me. This is it. This is Belgium. This is like a sunny day in Belgium, okay? This is how the skies look. But hey, where I am, you see the lofts are behind me. Super pigeons. There's the man, eh? The big man, Carl Lambrechts. This is your loft setup, eh?
Yeah.
Very simple again for people wondering, oh, how big is it? Just to give you a little rundown, look at the width of the loft. It's not very wide, eh? Not wide at all. But the quality of the pigeons, second to none. You know what I just noticed? I just noticed this. Look at this, guys. Can you see it? You even got you're not into eye sign, but the pigeon even has eye sign in the brickwork. Okay. Give me the story here, my friend. What do we need to know here?
Yeah. I race here from 25 years.
Uh-huh.
Begin. My opinion is to race as much as I can every week, every Wednesday, from short till longer distance. I try to race it, all of them. I race from 40 kilometers. I race from 100 kilometers, from 200.
So
I race middle distance, longer distance. I race everything.
So right from 40 kilometers it starts. You can fly races from 40 kilometers.
Sometimes on the end of the season, short tour of Belgium races or just small sprint races.
And
I do everything.
and the Tour of Belgium.
Yeah.
How the shortest can be what, 40 kilometers?
40 or, but the last year more 60, 70 kilometers.
Okay.
Till 130 at 140.
And they just what, draw where the location is.
Yeah.
So it changes.
It changes every week.
And it goes in a circle all around.
Yeah.
And doesn't affect the pigeons at all, no?
Yeah. Some people, some pigeons can do it. The other can't.
And in the Tour of Belgium, lots of pigeons participate.
In our club, there come a lot of pigeons. There a lot of money.
A lot of money.
And that's just.
So in the clubs, you do a lot of gambling.
Yeah. A lot of gambling on the Tour of Belgium.
And then in the regular season, is there gambling as well?
Yeah, also in our club. Yeah. Here in the area, we're gambling on pigeons, but when you go far away, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
So this is the area for gambling.
Yeah.
This is how they get rich.
And that is why the pigeons are here so fast. This is maybe the area where the fastest pigeons from all Belgium, maybe.
Yeah, I would have to say it's a very concentrated area.
Yeah,
I mean, here from your father's house to your brother's house, it's literally a 2-minute car drive.
yeah.
It's just you guys are all close together. So the system that you play here, what's the system? Is it different from your father and your brother?
Not much. Here, that was my loft. This year from Young Bidwood Cox.
Young Widowed Cox.
The other from the longest loft are all together. And during the season, I raised them with the door system.
With the door.
Door
Okay.
system. And the last loft was for all the Bidwood Cox.
Can we see that loft?
We can see that.
Yes. Okay. So you like flying young widowhood cocks as well, young birds. And do you pair them to old hens?
To old hens also this year. That was my second year that I raced with young Bidwood Cox. The years before was always with the door system.
And you find it when you put them to old hens, did they do better?
It was a little bit, yeah. Normally the loft was all open the whole year.
Yeah, all open.
Yeah, but it was easier for me that I get the last thing for put things in it, and so I maybe a little bit, yeah, easier for me to put on the last loft
Okay.
Cox, and that's the reason. But before I raced always with the door system, and from half past August with the nest.
So
So
yeah,
I let them with
you,
the nest and on the nest position.
you let them on the
Yeah,
nest position.
this is normally my widowed cock, my love for widowed cocks. But now there are a few breeding pairs. The widowed cocks come after.
Yeah, very. That's it.
That's simple.
Again, nothing fancy, simple,
Yeah,
some beautiful pigeons. And I see here
yeah,
in these lofts, you you do the blocks in here, eh, for the cocks.
yeah. To sleep on it. This is a son of the national winner from my brother. He
What?
may now breed a few youngsters, and we hope they're gonna be winners.
Hope we're going to be winners.
Yeah,
Take a look at this. Very simple setup. Look at the health. You can see this is a family of pigeons, eh? And that's it. Just simple widowhood.
yeah, just simple.
And guys, you see, keep the drinker off the ground. Very nice. Hey, it's a simple loft.
Yeah, not
And here
no
you
special things.
and there you fly what, hens?
Yeah, there. Normally I fly hens on we do it, and that's it.
And the aviary,
And the ivory, yeah. They're normally the pigeons, the partners of the race pigeons.
they go in there.
Yeah,
Partners go in there.
yeah.
Do you ever find the cocks go and walk along?
No.
They don't bother at all.
No problem, Trey.
Any secrets in racing that you think? What are things you think a secret?
A
Some.
secret. I don't know that a lot of secrets on pigeon racing.
Mm-hmm.
I think one thing is racing, and take the good ones, and that's the only thing. Good quality for pigeons that they can win from 100 till 500 kilometers.
And in a season, when you race here, how many races will you compete in a season with young yearlings, old birds?
How many races?
How many races do you think you race in a season?
I don't know, but they are very much. I this year my best young cock races 33 races.
33 races.
Yeah,
Young cock.
a young cock.
And he would have raced how many kilometers?
Always 100 kilometers.
The same spot.
33 times.
33 times. So that would have been what? Kivrin?
Yeah, Kivrin.
It was super good.
Yeah, he was very good. The 096. He's the son of the 026 hen from 19 that I showed you this morning.
Yes.
She was paired up there with the 113 from my father, the famous 113 cock. He was 2 times ace pigeon in Bevel on Kivray. So, but the son here, he had to race 33 times this year.
33 times. Now, you're going to fly him as a yearling.
Yeah.
And as a yearling, how many times do you think you will fly him?
just in beginning of the season on Wiederwood, maybe I think maybe 15 races or something.
Yeah. And then
And
on
then on the
nest.
end of the season, I shall racing with the nest. On
And and that cock that you flew from Quievrin this year, the last year, he flew 33 times. Did he do the tour of Belgium as well?
no,
Now why not?
he was so good on Quievrin, and there was always big money in Bevel, and that's the reason why I
You
keep
left him.
them.
You left him there.
Yeah, left them on Quievrin. I not with all my pigeons race on tour of Belgium. Maybe the better ones on Quievrin and Wallon, I don't race on tour of Belgium.
No. You certain ones you keep, and the ones that they haven't showed you as enough,
Yeah,
they're
and
gonna go on the tour.
most of the time with hens that as young bird raced a lot of races, short distance, middle distance, longer distance. And the year after, when they are yearling and old hen, then I bring them with the nest on September and they race Tour of Belgium.
Now I have a question. The cockbird that you flew 33 times, is he here?
No,
He's not here.
he's in the aviary on my father.
Okay. Are you gonna
And they come on the loft maybe in 2-3 weeks.
2-3 weeks?
Yeah.
And he goes straight to widowhood.
Yeah.
And when will you start letting out the widowhood cocks? What time of year do you start
When
exercising them?
good weather in February, they come out. But not during the winter, we don't let out pigeons.
No.
No liberation in winter.
Now
It's danger for the hawk and stuff, and we never do it. After the last race, we don't liberate pigeons.
and for people wondering, your first races for yearlings and old birds, when does that take place?
Normally half past March.
March. So you start letting them out February.
Yeah.
You start letting them out on the nice days.
Yeah.
And it goes more and more and more. April, they're going out now every day. In April, yeah.
Yeah.
And then during February, March. Oh no, March they're going out.
Yeah.
And April you start racing.
Half past March, maybe.
Mid
When
March.
the weather is good, I think half past March, maybe around 16, 17 March is the first race.
So you give them about a month to get into condition, and they're fine.
Yeah.
And it's just Quievrin.
Just when the weather is good, maybe 2 times a day outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't with the when you bring the cocks back here to put in for racing, will you let them go down on eggs or no? No eggs, no babies.
Eggs, no.
Straight on widowhood.
Yeah.
And you always leave them with like the cock that you flew last year 33 times. He was paired to an old hen, correct?
No, that was he was on the door system.
On the door system.
On the door system, and after that with a nest.
With a nest. So this year, when you play him on widowhood, the hen that he was on nest with, will he be paired back up to her?
Oh no, that's different.
Different hen.
Yeah.
And when the cocks come home, they get to see the hen.
Yeah.
For how long?
On short distance, maybe an hour.
That's it.
That's it.
Why not longer?
I don't know. It's necessary.
Okay.
They come home. I feed them a little bit. They may stay for an hour with the hens.
Locked in the box or open?
Locked in the box. I remove the hens and then I go to the club to have a drink and see what the result is.
That's it. So they come home. Oh, before you go to the race, you show the hens.
Yeah.
In the box.
Yeah. For short distance, always.
Always. They come home. They see the hen for an hour.
Yeah.
If it's a tougher race, maybe a little longer.
But I don't show them too long. Maybe 5-10 minutes
before you go.
Yeah.
Just a little motivation.
Just a little motivation. For sprint, every time we show the hands.
And the day of basketing for Quievrin or Noyon, do you loft fly them in the morning?
No.
You don't let them out at all?
They don't come out in the morning.
Nothing. No exercise on that day?
No.
Do you feed them heavier that day?
That's it.
Regular feeding?
Yeah, normal feed.
You can't feed too heavy because it's a short race.
Yeah.
Do you use droppers?
Yeah.
You use droppers?
Yeah, but no the small...
Little ones?
No, not the little ones. Just a normal pigeon from
here?
From our...
As a dropper?
Yeah.
To the board and in?
Yeah.
You find it helps?
Yeah.
You have to?
Yeah. It's very good for short distance. It's every second.
Every second counts. So for people wondering, here's another loft that uses droppers. And I take it your father does as well?
Yeah.
And your brother?
Yeah.
Okay, another 3 lofts that use droppers, guys. We were with Carl Lambrechts Pigeons. You see, you don't need super expensive, extravagant lofts.
No.
But I will say, the pigeons here, and all 3 of your lofts, are world-class pigeons. They win, and very, very smart. And you guys have been flying Quivrin and Noyon. That's really been the specialty of your family.
Yeah.
How you think about it, eh? How many races from those 2 points have you done in your family's career?
Oh, I don't know. Thousands.
Thousands.
Yeah.
The pigeons are very special, very, very smart. But guys, don't be fooled that these sprint pigeons that they can't go further, because you're winning in the middle distance and the national races. These pigeons still win.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much more to say. They keep it so simple. I know one thing: the quality is good. I know the name is legendary, and I can see why. Thank you very much for showing us this loft. And guys, like, share, and subscribe. Lambrechts Pigeons, one of the very best in Belgium, I think, especially in sprint racing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. We hope you enjoyed that amazing loft tour. Please, reminder to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Until the next loft tour, thanks for flying with me. Bye for now.